Okay, we're just going to look at a few hamstring dynamic sort of style flexibility exercises here. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at, okay, we're going to lift one leg, focusing on one leg only, going to link the hands like so behind the thigh, okay, and we're going to have the leg at roughly 90 degrees, okay, so 90 to the body. All I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my leg, okay, and at some point you're going to feel the back of the thigh pushing into the hands, all right, almost wanting to pull you away this way. That's where we're getting the hamstrings kicking on, and in order for them to straighten, the leg wants to be more down here, okay, because of the way the hamstrings work going across both the joint. So holding here, we extend up until it comes on, push just past it, not till it's painful, but uncomfortable, and then we come back down. Then we go up, if the tension's there, for instance, just past it, and back down. And we just continue to do this, just extending, and flexing, now just to relax, going just past that point. So that's the first exercise. Rather than reps and sets, probably spend a length of time doing one and then a length of time doing the other. Okay, next exercise we're going to do, we're going to spread the legs like so. Now if you're struggling with lower back pain for whatever reason, or you've got some sort of issue with the lower back, sometimes flexion of the spine can aggravate it, or it's certainly a movement we want to avoid. So to start with, start keeping the core nice and tight and a nice flat back as best as we can. We simply spread the legs as wide as we can, toes pointing straight up, hands like so, and keeping the back as straight as possible, looking forward. We're going to lean forward as far as we can go until we feel the stretch come on the back of the legs, and then we're going to come back up. Nothing more than that. And some of us will have very limited movement here, some of us will get really far. If we were to curve the spine, which isn't wrong, but obviously if you're trying to avoid aggravating a back injury, you can bring the spine into it and reach further, and then we're going to get a stretch up the back as well, so right up the posterior chain. And then we're going to come back up. But if we really want to focus on hammies and avoid that flexion, tight core, solid chest forward, lean in and keep that there, and don't try and overdo it. Feel this, keep the gap out the back of the legs. There will be a natural gap, but try not to allow too much like this, and just keep working like so. Again, set period of time, maybe 30 seconds of just working this. So you can get deeper without flexing the spine, or just deeper if you're going to bring the flexion in as well. Okay, next one then. So again, if we're nursing some sort of lower back injury, start steady, build confidence with this. Same position, we're just going to try again not to flex the spine too much. We're going to reach down to one side, and we're just going to rotate through to the other, feeling the tension come on the side we're leaning towards. It might be that we only get to here, and then we go through to the other, and we feel as low as we can get here, and then we're going to go through and hold at the other. And then as we go, we can start to dip further forward at the front, and then come out a little bit as we get to one side if we need to. And we just keep that going. Again, for a set period of time is usually better, rather than forcing reps and sets out. This is stretching, okay? And that's there. That's 3 movements there. 3 movements for hamstring flexibility. They all work nicely at the beginning. We tend to use dynamic flexibility at the beginning of warm-ups anyway, priming the muscles up, good to go. And then longer holds, same stretches if you want, but just hold them for a little bit longer at the end, just to allow the muscles to ease and relax after training. Have a go, see how you get on with them, enjoy.